So talk to me about Freaknik, brother.
Oh man, we Freaknik was crazy. I remember Freaknik '94. I worked at the Atlanta airport.
Okay.
And I was working at the airport. It was my first job. That's really when I found out I could do comedy, when I got around regular people. You know what I'm saying? So I worked for this company called Dobbs House, and I used to come in at 4 in the morning at the airport and unload these big crates and full of food and liquor and just stocking the whole airport. So I used to stock the airport before it really opened. And I remember Freaknik came, and I was like, man, I be unloading all this beer and liquor every morning. We just got one of them big dumpsters, and we put like 5 cases in the dumpsters. We put all the liquor, and we kind of hit them up that day. And we got off from work. I got off work at 2 o'clock. We went and hit Freaknik. Yeah. Freaknik, if you never been to Freaknik, yeah. I'm talking about women shaking right there on the car, wherever you was at. Because if you got in traffic by 7 o'clock, everything was locked up. You couldn't go nowhere. You just, the party is right here. They talking about what that song is, twerking on the headlight.
Yeah,
man, that's where it started at Freaknik. Yeah. I'm talking about Daisy Dukes was out. Y'all know what? Y'all remember? Don't know what Daisy Dukes is when they come all the way up. Come like and you see your whole cheek. Look at that girl, them Daisy Dukes.
So it really was like a real big freaky block party.
Yeah, it's a party atmosphere,
and just everybody just going crazy.
Going crazy.
Now it was speculated that during Freaknik there was people outside in the open just getting to it.
Yeah. Oh yeah. They had this thing in Atlanta called Cut Up.
Okay.
and today it'll be called. Because guys would go out and it'd be one guy, it'd be one woman, and she'd be they call her cut up, and she would be with the cut, she'd be with the slicing.
Okay.
And then guys would take their turn. I ain't saying I indulged in this, but this was a culture in Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? They said we're looking for some cut up guys. Refer to themselves as Jinzu.
Like I think we used to call that running a train.
Yeah, but they said we're looking for some cut up. They were like, "What's up, Shawty? You cutting?"
Huh?
Yeah, they used to go like women just walk down the street, stand at the bus stop. They just standing at the bus stop. You wonder why the girl standing at the bus stop? She trying to get chopped up.
So hence the Pastor Troy song, "Some Cut." That's what he was talking about.
Some cut, yeah. What it is, yeah. All those cut songs. That's what they mean.
So a lot of these people's grandmas and mamas
for some cut up, some straight slice. So real.
So if your mama over 35 and she used to go to the Freaknik, she might have got cut up.
She probably got sliced up.
You know, I always wondered, man, because we all come from neighborhoods, and we was all young at some point in time, and there was always a neighborhood.
Yeah.
But you look back later on in life and realize that neighborhood got married.
Oh my God!
Do you think the neighborhood tells her husband that she married, that what she used to do back in the day?
Man, I'm gonna tell you this story.
Talk to me.
Oh Jesus! So my little girlfriend at the movies. We used to go to the movies. I was out there. So 5th grade, I used to go to the Dollar movie up in Ben Hill. And this little girl, I met this girl, Farrah. She was so beautiful. And she was so young.
Saying names.
And beautiful. Yeah, I'm saying names. Oh my God, Ellen.
Shout out Farrah.
Get ready.
Uh-oh.
She ain't married. Well, I already kind of did it. All right.
Go ahead.
And so, Jesus, it hurt me so bad because I liked Farrah. And then fast forward from the movie theater, I'm at 559, the club, and I saw her sister them. And I'm like, hey, where y'all been? I ain't seen y'all in years. They like, hey, Jamal. They like, Farrah back there in line. And she at the back of the line. And I go back there to the back of the line, and I see the coldest. I'm engaged now, so shout out to my baby. You know what we doing. You know what I'm saying? I can't erase the past, but she was cold. Farrah was a top 10. I'm talking about supermodel. Oh, Jesus. And so I automatically jumped right back in. I already knew the family. We used to be at the movie theater when we was kids. I'm picking up every day when I get off from work. Yeah. You know, I'm already a comedian. You know what I'm saying? I'm taking her everywhere. And then I remember one time, I pull up to the mall, right? And this guy had a car just like mine. Tom, I had a Candy Gold 98, and Tom, Mr. Big.
Okay.
Mr. Big, Tom had a burgundy one.
Okay.
Oh, and he had a burnt orange. And so I pull up to the mall, and she in the car with them. So it's him and another guy. So I'm like, what you doing? They laughing. They like, they laughing at me. I'm like, what they laughing for? And so I'm like, you know what I'm saying? What you doing? She like, I was just getting whatever. You know what I'm saying? Fast forward, I'm at work. I was working at the tire shop. And I'm changing this guy tires on his Mustang. So he's describing a house where she lived, but I'm thinking he's talking about her older sisters.
Yeah.
So I'm like, well, no, I described the house. And he like, I don't know if the house, what you talking about, but I know we picked the girl up from that house the other day. My partner picked her up. Yeah. He was he in the front, the back. I was in the front. We like, yeah.
Some cut.
All the techs at my job knew me and Pharaoh was kicking it.
Damn.
They sitting there hearing me tell the story. They see Buddy. It's like, I don't know who you talking about, but boy, this little red fireman. I'm like, man. So I picked her up from work. So I got from work. I went and picked her up. So we get on the expressway. We ride. And then I'm like, so I was changing this guy tire today in this Mustang. And he said he picked the girl up at your house. And him and his partner ran a train on her. And they said it was you. She said, I used to be wild.
At least she was honest.
I was trying to pick my off the floor. I'm like, a little thing done fell off. I was, oh my God, Jesus. Oh man. I was sick.
I could only imagine.
And so she came out to be some cut. And she was, cut was beautiful. She was beautiful. And then so I fell back. Then so I told my boy, I said, man, Pharaoh's some cut up. He said, I told you, boy. He said, I can see it on her eyes. Every time she come around, man, she be looking, she had that little cut in her eyes, Shawty. I told her you be Rest Haven, man. I'm like, all right.
He was cuffing that thing.
He said I was cuffing. Then she was trying to get back in with me. She felt bad. She called me talking about one day, she talking about, I got a whole bomb of weed. She don't treat somebody out the weed. So I say, let's go get her. We went to the pool hall. Then we went to the pool hall and we was shooting pool. And so my partner, he coming on tour. I'm playing it cool, you know what I'm saying? Just sitting back and that thing. You know, she started playing into it. I'm like, well, she go and get a hotel. And she in the car, oh, I guess I'm finna do everybody. You know what hurt my heart?
Yeah.
Jesus, it hurt me so bad, man. I just went ahead and took her on a tour of Atlanta. I sure did. I called all my partners. Hey, man, part over here. My cousin who came from Africa. I say, man, y'all want some of this Atlanta cut up?
Shouts out to Farrah, man. Ooh, shouts out to Farrah.
Oh,
Somewhere in Atlanta.
I hope she's not married. I just hope this don't go sour.
If you saw Farrah at the Quick Trip up the street tonight after you leave here, is you taking her back through there? Or you gonna pass? Didn't I
tell you I took her on a tour of Atlanta?
What the hell?
You put your thing in there and probably say
Shots out. I never had a chance and opportunity.
Ain't no coming back from that. Oh, she'll walk up on you, you'll be done took her home.
Come on.